Certainly is a lot of reaction this morning following the Bank of Canada's decision to increase the key lending rate for the second time since July. Haley Wooden with Business in Vancouver is joining us now. And Haley, we just had a look at the dollar. It is on the rise, and that's just one of the impacts, I guess, of the interest rate being increased again.
That's right. The loonie has really benefited from this news. Yesterday, it hit a peak it hadn't hit in 2 years, trading at 82 cents to the US dollar. Closed about a penny below, but still doing very well today. As can be expected, we saw Canada's big banks all react to the news by increasing their prime lending rates. These are at 2.95 previously. They're now at 3.2, which essentially matches exactly the increase we saw from the Bank of Canada yesterday. Now, interestingly, there's still quite a bit of speculation about what this move means moving forward. Economists weren't expecting as strongly as they were back in July an interest rate hike. Many economists noting that the Bank of Canada didn't even sound as bullish about a rate hike this time around, and that a lot of the signals and hints simply weren't there. Back in July, the markets had essentially priced in a rate hike. It was all but guaranteed by many economists and banks. Moving forward, the chief economist at BMO is anticipating that we could see the Bank of Canada's rate double by the end of 2018. That would bring it up to 2%. He's also noting that anything is possible in upcoming meetings, given the fact that the communications from the Bank of Canada, in economists' view, didn't really align with a rate hike this time around.
Interesting. All right. Well, we will watch that situation very closely. Turning over to a bit of a shakeup in the retail world. We have the Gap and Banana Republic shifting their focus. What are they doing?
That's right. Gap Inc., the parent company, they announced they're closing 200 locations of both of those brands. It's unclear where they'll be. This is in addition to Gap Inc. announcing it would close 175 Gap locations in 2015. But overall, the company plans on more than making up for that 200 store cut by opening 270 locations of its Old Navy brand locations, as well as Athleta, which is an athletics and leisure focused chain. Now, the company says that both of these brands are growth brands. Old Navy's sales expected to top 10 billion US over the next few years. Unfortunately for the Gap and Banana Republic name brands, they're experiencing struggles, and these will sound very familiar. Decreased foot traffic at these locations, as well as a shift in consumer preferences to discount retailers and to e-commerce. To that end as well, the company noting that it's going to be reinvesting and ramping up its e-commerce platforms moving forward. So bottom line, you might see more Old Navy locations in your neighborhood and fewer Gap and Banana Republic stores.
All right. Haley Wooden with Business in Vancouver. Thanks, Haley.
Thank you.